Isn't it interesting that there's a tweet that Diane Abbott apparently posted? I didn't see it, about more lies from Keir Starmer after he claims that he is respecting Diane Abbott. The only reason, let's say speculation, the only reason that Diane Abbott is able to stand as a Labour candidate is because Angela Rayner spoke up for her. Not only Angela Rayner, but Harriet Harman and others. The attempt to whitewash, to clean out the organ stables of dissent in the Labour Party, this is nonsense. In any party in government, in any party in opposition, one wants to have a broad range of opinion so that there is discussion. There should not only be democracy between the party and the people, there should also be democracy within the party. And I don't think even democracy is the word I'm looking for. The word is debate. The word is discussion. And discussion, a good dialogue, is about two individuals or more who do not know what the correct answer might be. They think they might know. So the first part of that discussion is to recognize that they need to be corrected. They need to recognize that their position is ignorance. From the position of ignorance, we can move forward to knowledge. We cannot move forward to knowledge from a position of fake knowledge. This is simple, basic, Platonic theory. And Farage ought to know it. Diane Abbott ought to know it. Any political party benefits from a diversity of opinion. Just as somebody who you dislike, who puts forward an opinion you don't accept, is still advancing a point of view that needs to be considered. And if that person can voice it, so can other people who will never say it in front of you. You need to hear that diversity of opinion, because you need to hear what the people who are silent are actually thinking. That is the only way a good and clear government works. So the idea of a purge in the party, that isn't appropriate in a 21st century democracy. That is appropriate in a 1930s tyranny, something like Russia. Oh my goodness, have we not got something like Russia with Putin's, I use the term very loosely because of course Putin is in the Smeg fridge pushing up the peas, but in the shape of Putin's purge of the military. We've seen all that before with Stalin, but as Putin pushes forward to be in position, dead or alive, longer than Stalin, and Stalin was in charge for quite a while before he was discovered dead on the floor. Remember, his doctors were so terrified of him, they didn't dare enter his bedroom. He was dead. He'd been dead for a few days. So the idea of a Kremlin ruled by somebody who is dead is not new. And the idea of a Kremlin peopled by doppelgangers is not new. This is old hat to Kremlin watchers and to the Kremlin itself. Old hat. And it looks like it's being adopted over here too. We've not yet got round to the doppelgangers, I think. But we've certainly got round to the purges, and purges are not the stuff of democracy. And I hope Keir Starmer thinks twice about continuing his purge, and I hope people like Diane Abbott. I don't agree with Diane Abbott's views. Why should I? I don't have to. But I do agree with the idea that Diane Abbott has been mistreated badly. I would love to hear from Michael Portillo, who, after all, is the godfather of her son. And he, like me, does not share her political views. But I think he is a friend. And we would like to hear from her friends. This is not about her politics. This is about whether or not she is being treated like a human being. She's not. She's being treated like a problem. She's not a problem. She's been in power. She's been an MP for longer than Keir Starmer has been able to vocalise basic political views.